They thought they'd scare me into surrendering my land. But when the HOA inspectors crossed my gate without permission, they met a sheriff, a shotgun, and a very bad surprise. The morning started calm until the rumble of engines echoed across my ranch. 3 black trucks rolled up my driveway, kicking dust high into the sunlit air. HOA Karen stepped out first, holding the clipboard like a sword. "We're here for inspection," she barked. Behind her were 2 men, tall, broad, wearing no official badges, just dark jackets and cold smirks. "Inspection for what?" I asked, leaning against my fence. "For unauthorized fencing and land encroachment," she said, waving papers that looked suspiciously fake. "We're reclaiming this property for the HOA. I grinned. "Funny, because this property ain't part of your HOA. Never has been." She ignored me and motioned for the men to move in. That's when I gave a sharp whistle. From behind my truck, the county sheriff stepped out, uniform crisp, badge gleaming, hand resting on his sidearm. "Morning, Karen," he said calmly. "You and your friends got a permit for this inspection?" The fake inspectors froze. Karen's fake confidence faltered. "This is private HOA business," she snapped. The sheriff chuckled. "This is county land, and right now you're trespassing on it." Karen's voice rose to a shriek. "You can't stop me!" I stepped forward, unholstered my old Remington from the rack, and rested it across my arm. Not threatening, just a clear message. "Try me," I said quietly. The 2 men glanced at each other, then started backing up. One muttered, "This isn't worth it." Karen turned, furious. "Don't you dare leave me here!" The sheriff pulled out his citation pad. "You're under investigation for attempted property seizure and fraud. You might want to call a real lawyer this time." As he wrote, Karen's face went pale. Her clipboard slipped from her hands, scattering forged papers into the dirt. When they finally drove off, the dust lingered, but the quiet afterward felt like victory. That evening, the sheriff and I stood by the fence, watching the sun dip behind the hills. He laughed. "You sure know how to pick your fights." I smirked. "I don't pick 'em, Sheriff. They keep showing up."